Welcome back to the workshop. I'm in the process of fitting the rear fender quarter here, and so far I got it almost lined up. I just want to show you the clecos I'm using. These are called clecos, and they're for an aid for clamping panels together prior to welding. You can just zip them in and out really quickly. I'll give a quick demonstration how easy it is to take these off. You have special pliers. You just fit in, click in, and they just come out. So I can do that along all the rest of the panel here, and to install it, I don't know if I can show it. When you press it in, it extends the tip and goes narrow. Put it in the 1/8 hole. Get a little wriggle. And it's in. It's a flush. Let's show to release. And it's back in. So I've got, what have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9 clecos in along the top. I've been struggling a little bit to get this looking right here. I'm almost there. I've got to tap it out a little bit here, and we'll tap it in. It's got to go in on the bottom like this when it's in there. I think I said like last time, I'll probably end up gluing that section in. So I'll mix some glue up, and I'll use the body glue adhesive epoxy to do that. And this is going to be tapped in a little bit as well as I'm welding to get the gap right down here. So it's getting there, but as good as I'm going to get it for now. I'm happy with the lines along the top and around the back. Oh, just dropped my cleco pliers. I just got to, so I got to grind out a little bit here to get this in nice. Maybe I've got to grind out this whole section here. That can be done after welding. And around, I've got it kind of clamped in on the bottom. Looking down this side, we can check for any distortions. It all looks fairly good. And next step is, actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this off again and I'll show you what I've done inside. So be with you back in a second your time. Okay, this may not show it very well, but I painted all this now with a good coat of Paul 15. I got seam sealer in places, and it's basically all been painted with Paul 15 and cleaned. And this has got to come out when I do the inside. So far so good. Let's get in there. So now I can do a bit of fettling on the fender here, the new fender on the back, make it sure it's right, and I will get back to you probably just prior to welding. Welcome back. This is the welding stage of attaching this fender. I've lined it all up. I've got, you can't see it in frame, but I put the body glue on the underneath section that goes to a rocker. A good dollop of that. And now I'm just going to weld along each of these panels, each sections, and I'm gradually going to bring it in. Clecos will stay in as long as possible. I can plug weld. I need to bring my hammer over in a minute, and can start plug welding in here as well. So this is where we go. I haven't got the welder set yet, so take a couple of welds, get the welder. Okay. The welder is set okay. So make sure, I think my helmet's turned on. I always use a self-dartling helmet. I can't go back to any other helmet now. Let's get some cables out of the way. We'll commence welding. What I'll do in the section for this, I'll actually speed it up, but I'm doing from end to end. But I'm just going to get a couple of spot welds in, or welds in. Do that. That's there. Sit down the other end. Weld in here. That's that one. Go in the middle. Always tell a nice weld when it's got that nice crackly sound to it, because I ground most of the paint off. And so let's commence welding, and we'll speed this up for your entertainment. Okay, so I've welded the initial welds across the seam. Hopefully the fast forward on this works. I also did go down the back here, a couple of welds around this section as well. So just got to do some hammering and pulling in. But looking down there, looks pretty good. There's no warp so far. And I'm going to carry on welding off camera, basically to fill in all these spaces on here now. So it'll all be filled in, then I'll grind it back. I'll do the sides, I got to do the arches as well. I've got a couple of welds in under the arches to hold it in. That's why the clamps are off now. But all the clecos are off, it's held in place. And it's, you know, this is solid. I'm pushing in. It's gone nice and solid on me. So yeah, that's working out well. So off camera, I'll fill in the well. So when I filled in all the spaces, I will get back to you. Well, the welding is done. Well, majority of it anyway. Got the plug welds up the door jamb area, and I filled in all along the top. Let's get this kind of straight. And I've done down the back. If you can see, let's just get around the corner. Down here as well. So welding is 90% done for this. What I need to do now is this will cool down. I went all over the place with welding, from here to there, What you don't want to end up doing is doing your last few welds right in the middle here. It will get hot. So almost my last welds were in the over in this area here and over in this area here. So so I did about a section like this in the end to fill in the weld area, so it's all filled in. Tedious, but it's all welded in, and it is, if I'm pressing in, it's very strong. So far so good, very pleased with that result so far. So just a little bit of finishing off in the under the arches. I need to raise my lift to do that, but I'm going to take a break now and I'll get back to this later on. This will be the end of this video section. Thank you for watching so far, and please like, subscribe and hit the bell button, because this is a major project, bodywork wise and mechanical wise later on. So far so good on this section. Thank you for watching. More to come. Bye for now.